All right, everybody, let's get started. Let's get started. Today is Friday. Today is Get It Right Friday. Get It Right Friday. And as we said before, we want to dream again. We want to get you to dreaming again. And sometimes people come and steal your dream, but hopefully I can get you to dream again after we go through what we're going to go through today. And I want to thank everybody for getting on the call, the webinar, and well, not the webinar, our Zoom meeting. And I'm gonna do my best to slow down. But if I speed up, y'all just forgive me because I have such a passion for what we do over here. And plus, you can't give the mic to a preacher. So I'm just going to tell you tell you like that. For those that just jumped on, again, I am Apostle George Isaiah Dixon Jr. The second, and we are Junior the second, and we are coming to you from the Extreme Legend Builders, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about a company that we're partnered with. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and get this party started. Let me go back out of here for a minute so I can record, because some people want to hear it later. And let me set the recording. Recording, come on. We got to get it right this time. I forgot to do that yesterday. But again, I'm Apostle George Dixon II, and we're ready to go. We're ready to rumble, and we want to say welcome to everybody that's on the webinar, the Zoom, or however you want to call it. But it's the meeting room, for as I'm concerned, and I am part of the Extreme Legend Builders over here, and we live by what we by our name. Tongue twister today. We live by our name. We are the Extreme Legend Builders, and some of you out there, if you take advantage of what we're about to share with you today, we want to make you the legend of your family as well as a legend over here with our company. So first of all, we want to talk to you about surrounding yourself with those that are on the same mission as you. I love my lions right here because why? If you look into their eye, they tell the story. Something about looking into the eyes of anything when there's a picture, it tells the story. I am a videographer, photographer myself, and one of the main things I try to capture the story in a person's eye. And as you can see, these lions, their eyes are pinpointed. They're looking at the same target. They know what they're about to do. But what's important to note is the fact that they're all together. They're all marching to the tune of the same beat. They're headed in the same direction. Nobody is going off on their own into the wild blue yonder. They have a purpose in mind. Likewise, we want to get you acclimated to who we are, what we do, and how we do it, and have you headed in the same direction as we're going, because we have something to share today, and hopefully it will get you on course with us. So with that being said, because we're talking about finances, we are heavily regulated. That would go ahead and eliminate some of your mindset, whether or not is this a scam or not. We are heavily regulated because we deal with money, and we want to help you to do just that, make money. So over here, we make every effort to properly, to accurately represent our products and our service and its potential. And in layman's terms, without having to read all this other stuff, you can read it as we flow. The bottom line is, I can't tell you, I can't make no promises as to what you're going to make over here, because it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Some of you will come over here and kill the game and blow right past me, which is fine, because we are family over here. My job is to help you to get where you're going, but I'm not making any promises because, again, I don't know your work ethics. With that in mind, there's two things I want you to do for me today. I want you to listen with your heart and not with all that Java that has been given to you about this type of industry. I want you to rest assured that if I can't get you an answer to your question, the question can be answered, because we have plenty of partners that's been doing it way longer than I have. So again, just listen with your heart. And at the end of my presentation, there's either two things that you're going to do. You're going to tell me whether you're in, the choice is yours, and you're going to tell me whether you're out. So the bottom line is, we're not over here to make you do anything. We're over here to expose you to the facts, the fact of what we do as a company and the fact of what we do as a community. Okay, so welcome to Tradera. We want to introduce you to this company right here. It's not I'm not an employee of this company by no wise, but I want you to understand that we are not employees. We're a partner with this company, sort of kind of like that car that sits in your driveway. It doesn't live in your house, but when you need to use it to get to point A to point B, you go out there and you put the keys in that bad boy and you crank it up and you get down the road, you get where you're going. So that's what Tradera is to us. It's the vehicle that's going to get us to our wealth. All right. With that being said, Come on, Mr. Clicker. What we do over here at Tradera is we teach you the secrets of the wealthy. And we want to do that how? By teaching you about wealth creation. So what we want to do is to help you to understand that we want to help you to put your money to work for you instead of you working hard for money. And when you make profits, we want to show you how to compound those profits and repeat some simple strategies to keep doing those things. But guess what? We're going to help you to build a financial portfolio, which will promote a residual income. And some of you are out there just like me. I just turned 58 years old last month, and I realized, I said, man, you know, this is a really good thing that you found this company, because you really had not prepared for retirement. You don't have an IRA, you don't have a 401k, you don't have none of that stuff. So, you know, if I had not found this company, I probably, no offense to those that do this, but I probably would have been somewhere talking about welcome to this or welcome to that at the front of somebody's store, because I will be of age in a few more years. So the bottom line is, we want to let you know upfront that there's a low startup cost with a high return, and we take calculated risks over here. Why? We're not going to sit over here and tell you that you're going to just win at what we do. Sometimes you lose, and most of the time over here we win. We win more than we lose. So we take calculated risks. Okay. So with that being said, a little bit more about the company. We've been over here since 2019. And before you jump off, don't get afraid. Check out the rest of the story. Cody and Easton, they are the owners of the company. They are professional traders over here. They've been in the game for some years. They started at the age of 14, and these young men been doing it for a while. Well, they was in another company. Guess what? They didn't like the way the playing field was, so they came out and created their own college, their own Forex college, their own financial situation. Why? Because they want to teach a whole lot of people like you and I how to do what they do, but at a lower playing field, so that everybody can get in and win. I thank God for these brothers. But the blessing, I want you to understand again, that it's a Forex educational financial services platform, and the company is 100% debt free. With that being said, let me tell you about the two markets that we deal with over here. The two markets that we're dealing with over here, the two industries rather, is what? The Forex, of course, the Forex industry. And don't jump out until I have a chance to tell you what the Forex is, if you don't know what it is. But we deal with education and we deal with training. Again, you're coming to a college. Keep that in mind. You're coming to school. You're going to learn how to do what we do. And if you never traded before, I'm not talking about the other them. Just hold on. I'm going to get to that. But I'm talking about the Forex market. And I'm talking about you getting involved and you learn how to trade and you learn how to make money. Okay. So with the other industry, again, don't jump ship now, because I'm trying to explain myself, because we have gotten a bad route when it comes to network marketing. The bottom line, Robert Kiyosaki said, the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else look for what? Work. And what we do over here is we teach you the difference between active and passive income. Active income is where you go to work 9 to 5, you work 40 to 50 hours a week, and you get a paycheck. Okay, but over here, passive income is what we teach and what we preach, because what you build today, it pays you over and over and over again. That's what I'm talking about. Whether I get up and go to work or not, I'm getting a paycheck. Why Forex? Why not? Let's look at both of the industries out there when it comes to trading. First of all, Forex daily turnover reaches what? $5.3 trillion. Have you ever heard of Forex crashing? No. Have you ever heard of the U.S. stock market crashing? Yes. $4.3 trillion per day versus $257 billion a day. You do the math. They have a lot of money over here. We can afford to be in business and partner with them. Guess what? They're open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Forex is traded all over the world. Why? I'm going to show you why in a minute. And it offers traders like you and I additional opportunities. So let's go on. You may not understand Forex now, but let me tell you, everyone under the sound of my voice right now, you are participating in the Forex market right now, the Forex industry right now. Why? Because anytime the president says something wrong, there's a wildfire somewhere, there's a tsunami somewhere, there's something catastrophic going on in the world. As we're in right now, the pandemic situation, everybody went to the stores and bought the store out. You cleaned the shelves. Well, let me tell you what you did. When you went and done that, you moved what? You moved currency. And when you move currency, we have analysts over here that's eyeballing this thing, and they're helping us to do what? They're helping us to make money, because we make money whether it goes up or whether it come down. So again, again, you probably already figured it. Forex stands for the foreign exchange market. We deal with currency exchange. Just like when you go to another country, you got to trade your money in, whatever currency is, whether it's Euro, whether it's Euro, or whether it's dollar bill or the pound. You got to trade it in for their money. But when you come back, if it goes down, guess what? You make more money coming back. When it happens like that, guess what? We make money. That's what I'm talking about. Forex trading is made easy with over here at Tradera. How do we do that? First of all, as a team, collectively, we want to make sure that everybody that come over here, you understand MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4 gets you into the what? The currency market. Other words, you download this app and you download it to whatever device you desire. Preferably, we tell you, make sure you got it on your smartphone, because why? And there that phone go again. Why? Because everybody carry their phone with them everywhere they go. Everybody carry their phone with them where? Everywhere they go. And so when we get down the road, we're going to tell you why you need to have it with you. But the most important thing, we help you to get set up. We help you to get the MetaTrader 4 to your device. But then we take and turn around and help you with your broker. Somebody said, "Woo-la," because now we're teaching you about a new banking type of system. We want you to help you get your money out of that system where you never make money. Your money just sit there and somebody else making money off of your money, and put it over here with a broker. We get you hooked up with a broker. We don't tell you which one to take. We just show you which one that are good out here. There's multiple brokers, but we help you to connect your MetaTrader 4 with your broker, put your money, fund your account, put your demo account in place first, because we don't want you over here making mistakes and losing money. You practice with phony money, or better yet, you practice with make-believe money, and you trade in real time until you get comfortable to put what? An active account in place. And guess what? Step 2 will help you to make money. Now, when we get on down the road, you got to understand, when you don't know how to trade, like myself, I come over here, I didn't know anything about trading. I wanted to do the stock market when I was in the military, but it scared me so much I didn't do it. So now I'm over here attempting to do it again. But I got a blessing over here. Why? Because I got expert traders over here. They tell me when to buy, they tell me when to sell, and they tell me when not to get into the market at all because it's too volatile. That's how we have our calculated risk over here, because we got watchdogs on the fence over here telling us when and when not to. And we get trade alerts 2 to 3 times a day. We're going to talk about that a little bit more as we go. Okay, so my clicker don't want to act right today. There we go. So not only do you come over here to learn how to trade, it's just like I said, it's just like going back to college. At the beginning, when you first come in, we're going to give you a 2-week syllabus. What's that for? Just like school. You don't know what to do. You're all over the place. We want to help you get streamlined down to get into the market real quick. So we give you a 2-week syllabus. It comes in PDF and a Google Doc. You get into the market within 2 weeks. Why? Because on day 1, it's going to tell you what to do. Day 2, it's going to tell you what to do. Day 3, it's going to tell you what to do. Day 14, you in the market. It was created not by just anybody, but by the top traders over here that has put this together. Guess what's a blessing? You don't have to be on it all day long when you with this syllabus. If you put an hour to an hour and a half in a day to get yourself acclimated to getting into the market, you don't have no excuse, because it's going to tell you how to do it step by step by step. But if that ain't good enough, watch this now. If that ain't good enough, we got a lazy clicker today. If that ain't good enough, again, they're going to shoot you the trade alert to do what you to do. That's funny. To do what you do, and as you operate your syllabus. Why? Because your trade alerts come while you learn, while you earn. Ain't that something? And you do it in real time, and you can access the trade alerts with multiple devices. So when you could be walking in the grocery store, you get a beep, 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 or however your notification is going to be, or you got cash, or it might go cha-ching. Guess what? It's time to make money. You just be a copycat. You copy what they say, you put it into your phone, and you send it back out there, and it's set up, and you keep on doing what you're doing. After a while, by and by, you made some money. It's just that simple. Okay. Now, Part of your training, what you're coming over here to do is go to class. We have class from Sunday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, where you have live sessions. Other words, you get to look over the shoulder of big time traders over here. And other words, like I said, it's conducted by top traders. And you get to have Q&A with a personal analyst. Other words, if you got questions and you don't understand something, they're going to give you the facts. They're not going to give you the fluff. They're going to give you the facts. And this is going to sharpen your what? Your skill set, because we're going to teach you how to do this thing over here. But guess what? If you live in another time zone, 8 p.m. Eastern time, it's not the time for you to be up because you dead sleep. Well, guess what? You get up the next day, whatever time you allot for your hour and a half, you just come over here, look in your back office, and guess what's happening? They have recorded the live session for you. As a matter of fact, you can go all the way back to the beginning of the company when they first started doing the recordings, and you could catch all the way up to the present time. What a way to go. So there is no excuses for not coming to class, unlike most conventional type setting. But also you get a market forecast. What's a market forecast? For some of you that know trading, you got charts and you want to predict what the market's going to do. Well, you got some assistant over here. Every Sunday at 5 p.m. There's an upload of the market forecast, what's going to happen, what they project is going to happen coming this week. And it gives you the breakdown of major assets, and it offers you insight in the market. So again, it's updated weekly. And guess what? I like to look at it like this. I'm preparing to get paid, and I'm gonna dress my paycheck up based on what I see coming. Ain't that something? It's ingenious, y'all. But guess what else? You got small study groups that are designed to ensure your mastery. You got groups that you get involved with. You got groups that you get involved with for what? To strengthen the community. But also you can access it. You can share information what? Through Messenger, SMS, or WhatsApp. That's what I'm saying. Why? Because we are global. We're all over the place. Everybody don't share the same type of communication. So we make sure that our teams over here, our groups over here are able to connect. And we all what? Do it together, because what? We are family. That's what the trade community is all about. Network with other traders, compare notes, ask additional questions, get the support. Okay, you may not have understood something. Okay, well, did you get this? I don't know, man. I was kind of confused. Let's ask Bob over there. Bob pretty smart. He's over there trading his butt. Let's see what he has to say, and maybe we can get some clarity about what the instructor was talking about last night. And that's how we do it. We got a group of communities, various communities. We're partner also with we are the Stream Legend Builder, but we also partner with other communities. Other communities being what? Impact 2K. Other communities being what? Freedom Mindset Business Community. Other communities being what? Money Team, Global Money Team. Hey, we all doing the same thing. It's just a designate, just like being in the military. You're not in company A, you might be in company B. You're not in company B, you're in company C. But we all have the same what? Mission. Okay. So with that being said, let's do some research. Let's do some research, because I don't want you to come over here and think Tradera is all that in a cup of soup without having some fact. And I'm giving you this information so you can go vet the company, go do your due diligence. Because one thing I do know, two things for sure: if you're persuaded in your own mind, can't nobody take this from you. You heard that straight from Apostle G. Dixon. And guess what? Company number one is the company that our founders came out of. In order to get involved with that company, you had to pay $325 for your initial startup, $174 per month to stay active with that company. Company number two, they're going to teach you financial education and trading services. But to join that company, you have to be what? Start up with $229.99, and you have to maintain your membership with $199.99 per month. Okay, now this one right here, this one blows my mind, and I always talk about it, and hopefully nobody don't think I'm prejudiced towards it, but I wouldn't do it. Come on. In order to get involved with them and learn Forex Master Strategy, for $600, they're going to teach you for 90 days. For $1,800, they're going to teach you for a whole year. But if you want to have the pro strategies taught to you over here for 90 days, 3 months, excuse me, you got to pay $1,000 a month. That's $3,000 up front. I don't think so. Company number four, guess what? They're going to teach you through what? A Forex auto trading bot. I don't trust the bot. Bot might get sick. Bot might have a virus. Bot might be doing anything except what the human would do. So, but you want to do that kind of thing because you're kind of lazy, don't want to do nothing, want the thing to do all this work for you. $199 will get you started over there. And for $145, you can stay over there every month. Stop that coughing, man. But guess what? Let me share with you about Tradera. And as you can hear my voice and hear through my cough, I got a lot of passion for this company. Why? Because like we said at the beginning, it's a low startup cost for $99 per month. You get forced education, you have a trading platform, and you have team building comp plan. Why? Because you can build a business within this business. Why? Man, let me go ahead and explain that to you. Building a business in this business, even though I said network marketing, I want to educate your mind right now. It's not like any other network marketing company I ever been in. I like to like to introduce myself as a global recruiter for a Forex trading college. Ain't that something? Because you can't go to but one college in the whole United States of America that teaches Forex, and that's what? That's who? Can you understand who it is? What? No, you don't know? It's one of the biggest companies there, university there is. And most of us can't go to it. I'm going to give you that to you in just a minute. But guess what? $99 a month get you over here. A $15 IBO is what? I like to treat that like my license to operate. Just like you go to your city, you go out and you pay $35 to get a business license. So I got a business license right here. I'm going to give you the college. I want y'all to think about it for a minute. But guess what? When you come over here, I just talked to you about the trading side, but when you come over here and you do your trading, there's another benefit for those that are like me. You know, some people may come over and say, I don't want to do nothing but trade. I am not interested in network marketing. I don't want to do that thing. All I want to do is trade. And most people we got like that, they just want to come over here and be that client. They're coming from other companies because they look at the price point that's over here and they get more for the bang over here than they get over there. And they especially fond of the trade alerts that are accurate and not inaccurate, so they can come over here and make a whole lot of money daily. Come on, somebody. But if you're like me, I like to have the best of both worlds. Why? Because I'm gonna come over here and form me a network. Network being what? I'm gonna be the best recruiter to get more people in the seats, because Cody and his partner, they came over here because they wanted to teach people how to trade. So we're going to help people to get to the classroom, and we're going to help get people in the classroom and make money to learn how to trade. When you do that, you're building a business for yourself. You're going to make residual income. And if you do it right, we're going to show you how to get it for free. Now, let's talk about something. Let's talk about getting started. First of all, everybody has to become a client. Everybody come over here to go to school. When I paid my $99, I didn't come over here to build an organization. I came over here to learn how to trade, because that's something I want to do. But what do you get for $99? Recap: you get trading education. That's what this is the product. You get a trading education, you get trade alerts, you get live sessions, you get market forecast, you get 2-week syllabus, you get small group study, you get the 20 pips and dip strategy. I laugh at this every time I give my presentation, because the guy that was trying to persuade me not to join with Tradera and become part of the Extreme Legend Builder told me, you can go over there. They may teach you how to trade, but they will never give you their strategy. Well, guess what? He was absolutely totally wrong, because they're going to teach you the 20 pips and dip strategy. And I get tickled because I got a partner that said the only pip she ever knew of was Gladys Knight and the pip. Sidebar: you also become part of our family, the trade community. Now, let me just say it like this, as I alluded to before. Now, if you don't want to do nothing but trade, and you don't feel like building a business, well, then you just simply pay $99 every month. It's just that simple. It's still cheaper than going over there to pay 100 and so. That's why so many people are leaving those companies, and they're finding out about who we are. They're coming over here because of the price point and what it entails. So if you're that type of person, then you pay your $99 every 4 weeks. But if you're the type of person that don't want to pay that $99 for a week, we say go find 3 people that want to get their Forex education. Bring them to the table and pay your what? Pay a what? a IBO membership, which is what? $15 every 4 weeks. Now, if you look at that, once you get your 3 people in place and you put your IBO out there, that's an indicator to the company that you want to trade and you want a free account. So what happens, as long as you stay, those 3 people stay active, and as long as you don't rank up, then your $99 is waived every single time. It's just waived. Now, if one of those person fall off, you got to go find somebody else, or you'll go back to paying the $99. But if you're like me, you want the best of both worlds. Now, once I got my 3, my membership was free, just like yours was, but I intentionally want to rank up. Why? Because I want the residual income. Well, what happens when I paid my 15 IBO, when I got to my first rank above the rank that I'm gonna share with you in a few minutes, I had to pay my $15 every week because that's my license to operate, and I had to pay my $99 just like everybody else. Why? Because they're not gonna give you a free membership and give you a paycheck too. It just don't work that way. Grow up, grow up. Come on now, grow up. And guess what? Excuse me, for $114, if I go get a brick and mortar building, I have a brick and mortar company, you're not gonna have a $114 overhead. You're gonna have way more to pay than that. So with that being said, I'll take the $114 overhead to make all kinds of money. But guess what happened when I become an independent business owner? I can build my business. I can earn residual income. I get paid handsomely for being the recruiter that I am through the referral program, and I can upgrade when profitable. Other words, I can give myself a pay raise if I do the work, and you'll see what the work is in a minute. If I do the work, I get paid. Just that simple. It's not that hard over here. Guess what? Before I get you into the compensation plan, I'm gonna say it just like it is. If you are really interested in learning how to trade and want to change your life, we want to help you to dream again. That's what my session today is about, dreaming again, because some of us have forgot to dream because we've been beat up financially so bad. We've been through the world events, and guess what? We feel like we lost. But guess what? Become part of the Extreme Legend team, and we're going to show you how to get it done. We're going to get in there hand in hand, foot to foot with you. We are a family, and we're going to help you to what? Rank up to bank up. But before we can tell you about the money, we got to go back to old boy again. Old boy says that every effort has been made today to accurately represent this product and service and its potential. In terms of earning, there is no guarantee that you will earn any money using the techniques and ideas in this material or on this website. Why? Because if you drop down a little bit, earning potential is entirely dependent on the person using the product and idea and technique. So if you are a shark and you know how to hunt like the lions, guess what? You follow your leader, you're gonna get to your destination. But if you one of those what a cartoon character, if you one of those lazy bunnies and want to go to sleep, everybody gonna pass you by and leave you hanging, because we're not here for the slow. We're looking for leaders over here to join our leadership. So if that's you, let's go to work. Let's look at how we get paid. Like I promised you. Well, not that I promised. I got to get that word out of my vocabulary. Like I showed you, I take that back, because we're highly regulated. I have to be careful what I say on this webinar. But as I said before, when you get 3 people and you just want to trade, you become a founder. But if you get 3 people and you want to do more than that, you are a founder, but you get 3, you get your membership for free. But as soon as you want to build your business, you start building your business. As soon as you get 10 more people in your organization, guess what? We want to help you to strategically place those people in your organization. Some people say downline. I'm going to say organization, because we're learning a new language over here. Because what? We're not like them other companies. And guess what? We're not a binary situation. And what binary does is that you have people that you have a two-leg system, and you get paid on the lesser leg. Guess what? And you got somebody sitting over you talking about 35, 25, 15% match bonus. Well, guess what? They will never help you. Why? Because if they gave you anybody into your organization, what would happen? They will be losing money. But guess what? Over here, we make money on all 3 of our legs. And guess what? We don't mind helping, because why? We all benefit. So to become a noble, you need 25 people. Guess what happens? Well, I forgot to tell you, let me go back. I'm so fast. Y'all didn't say nothing. When you get those 10 people, you get them all in place. Guess what happened? The company pays you what? $500 a month. $125 residual. Let me tell you something. Some of us come over here within 24 to 48 hours and we knock that out. Some of us do it in about 48 to 72 hours. They knock it out. But we're going to have you, if you're coachable, if you follow leadership within 7 days, you're going to have this $500 a month. You're going to have that residual income. If you've been in any other company, it takes you forever to get $500 a month residual income. Not bonus, not fast start bonus. I said residual. Residual means that it's coming in $125 every week. If I don't do nothing this week, guess what happens next pay period? I get paid. That's what I'm talking about. So when you rank up, you need to rank up from that status from 10 people in your organization. Now you helping 3 to get 3, and that's the name of the game. 3 get 3. When you help your 3 to get their 3, guess what? You had 10. When you help those 3 to get their 3, now you got 27 people. You only need 25. Strategically placed 10, 10, and 5. First, second, you already understand your first leg, second leg is your power leg. Once you have this strategically placed, guess what? You get paid what? The company gonna pay you $1,000 a month. That's $250 a week residual income, and so forth and so on. I'm not gonna be redundant, but I just want to see if you do 75 and you strategically structure your bid where it is here. Guess what? You get paid $2,000 a month. Likewise, 250 people get you $5,000 a month. Strategically what? Structure gets you $5,000 a month. Can you math, Prince? If you got 500, and guess what? This is not 500 people that you went out and got. This is you coaching and you help building, you recruiting, and you not keeping everybody for yourself. Why? Because we got to have 3 direct to ourselves. But we tell people over here, just don't get 3. Don't let 3 be your maximum. Let 3 be your minimum. We want you to have anywhere from 8 to 15 people direct to you. Why? Because somebody quit or somebody card didn't go through. You don't lose your paycheck that week. But guess what? If you do it right after you get your target, or either 8 or 10 or 10 or 15, now everybody that you recruit, you bring into the company, you can look down at your people. You can look at your team. Well, who's about to rank up? Who needs my help? I didn't say that guy ain't never doing that, don't never show up. I'm saying the person that's working their butt off and they just need 2 more people before it's time to rank up, and you see them struggling, so you drop 2 people over there to help that person out. And guess what? Everybody on your team pay it forward. That, guess what? That helps you to get that 500 just that much quicker. Guess what? Now you at 10,000 a month. The company pays you just right. And so forth and so on. 1,000 people, team effort, everybody doing the do. You can't turn it off if you want to. Why? Because everybody's trying to get in the same position that you're in. Guess what? That's going to push everybody up the totem pole. Guess what? 1,000 people in your organization, the company pays you $20,000 a month. And the same thing, I'm not going to be repetitive. 2,500 people gets you $50,000 a month. And let me tell you something about that. When I first saw that, I'm like, man, they out of their mind. It take you for some years to get there. I've literally watched people since I've been over here since March. Literally, they were around $5,000 a month, and within 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, they were knocking this out. It's not hard. It's called the number game. If you put people in the seat, you get recruits over here going to get their education. Guess what? You get paid. And it's a team effort. Everybody got the same mindset. You're not just a recruiter. You are a global recruiter for a Forex college. Get that into your mind. That's what we do. When we bring people to class, they pay us well over here. Guess what happens? When you do it enough time and you got 5,000 people structured in your organization correctly, they're going to pay you $100,000 a month. Can you do the math? That's $25,000 a week. Residual income. If I don't do nothing for the next 3 weeks, guess what? I'm getting paid $25,000. But you know what? I'm not going to be lazy, because I got teammates that need to become legends too. I got a whole bunch of people that I want to help. Our goal over here for the next 60 days is to help 2,000 people. What? To get into the game. Why? Because we know during this pandemic situation, a lot of people don't have jobs to go to. We want to reach those people before they deplete their savings, and we can get to them now so they can spend $114. Guess what? We're going to help save their family. We're going to help save their life. We're going to stop divorce. We're going to stop a whole lot of madness, because money make people act funny. So we don't want people acting funny in our community over here. So we get them over with the Stream Legend Builders. Why? Because we want to build legends, and we want people to come to the top. Now, let me hurry up before I hurt myself over here. When you got 5,000 people in your organization, the company gonna pay that $100,000. And I want you to get this phrase in your mouth right now. If you're going to be part of what we're talking about here today, if you want to run with the big dogs over here, I want you to start telling yourself you are a legend. Because why? You have what you say. If you believe that you're going to be a legend, you are a legend already. Why? Because Tradera is not a household name yet. Like I said, we're very much ground floor right now, and we're already doing crazy things, amazing things. The company was only set up for so many people to come in this year, but our teams have come over here and we blow the owner's mind. Why? Because we had to make them get a bigger boat. We blew up the server. We had to change. They had to change the servant merchant because the servant merchant can't handle the volume of people to pay out over here. So we're doing some restructuring over here. And guess what? People gonna talk about anything they don't understand. And yes, they go ahead and check it. There's some negative reviews, but the negative reviews because people don't know how to be in a startup company. People don't know how to hold on and let the owner fix the situation. I could see if they weren't fixing it. Most companies, when they have problems like we have over here, they shut the whole company down until they can get it set back up right. They're not doing that over here. We can build while they're going through their infrastructure problem, and we still get paid. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? That's awesome for us. I'm concerned. But guess what? Tradera is going to be a household name. We want you on the team because just like Bill Gates and Facebooky, that's what I call it. A lot of people say, I wish I'd have joined Bill Gates when it wasn't nothing. I wish I was with Facebook when they was in their garage. Well, we don't want you to say that about you there. You have an opportunity today to get on board because why? It's just like a balloon at the bottom of the well. It can't get to the top until something fill it up or somebody go down and get it. But I like to do it the easy way. If I put enough water in that well, that balloon coming to the top. Well, guess what? If we put enough students in the classroom, guess what? You're going to rise to the top. Why? Because you're building a residual income. So guess what? We're on a race for the top. And as you can see at the O on top, we helping each other come up. And this is the only company I know that leadership reached back to pull everybody up with them. Why? Because we're focused on our structure and we're shooting for the $100,000 a month. In case you didn't do the math, $100,000 a month, that's $1.2 million a year. We want you to be the legend of your family. Why? How? Becoming the first self-made millionaire in your family. And then some of you might have millionaires, and I don't know, but I know there's none in mine. But I would love to be the first self-made millionaire in my family. I would love to be the legend. Okay. Becoming the legend is not hard. This is so simple. If you look at the top row, it says rank, it says active personal referral, talking about leg 1, 2, and 3, and pure client. As you can see, when you come founded, so you can see I was not lying. You got this same scenario in your back office when you join. You see at the top on the second row, it says required. The number is 3. This gentleman or this young lady has 8 people already. So she's what? 5 or he's 5 people over. Just like I said, you want to have enough to assure yourself you can stay in the game. So everything, all them thumbs up, that's what you want to look for. When you get a green thumbs up all the way across, guess what? You just got promoted. You just ranked up. As you can see, it works that way. Look at column number 2 all the way down. You only need the same thing all the way down, all the way to legend. So it's not that hard. 3 gets you free. 3 also get you in the game. 3 also get you to legend. But leg 1, 2, and 3 makes the difference. Once to become a knight, to rank up to your first level of $500, you got to have 4, 4, and 2. 4 in your first, 4 in your second, 2 in your third. Look at what they achieved: 160, 590, 147. They blew that away, right? Let's go all the way down till we get a thumbs down. We go all the way down to Prince or Princess. As you can see, this column number 2, like I said, that's all you need to do. Once you've done that, you're good to go, unless something happens crazy, and hopefully not if you follow my instruction. But in leg number 1, you got a thumb down. Leg number 2, you got a thumbs up. 3, you got thumbs up. So they qualified in those legs, but they can't get promoted until they straighten leg 1 out. Guess what happened? You need 40 more people because you got 160, you need 200. Guess what? That's when you go do what I'm doing right now. You help your team out by what? Doing presentations. By what? Doing 3-way call. By what? Training. By what? Either you go out there and get on a group and bring a group in, but if you're going to bring a group in, be willing to keep those people plugged in, train them, because what? We don't leave people orphan over here. I've been in so many company. Once the person gets you in, you don't see them no more, or better yet, they quit. But over here, it doesn't matter. Once you pay your $99 and you get into the game, you don't need a sponsor, because what? You got a community. Ain't that something? So you can never get left behind. All right. And it's just that simple all the way down. We get paid weekly. Guess what? How we get paid? We get paid right now. We get paid by direct deposit. Notice I said right now. Right now, we get paid by direct deposit. We get paid by check. We get paid by what? PayPal. I'm not going to say no more about PayPal. Somebody said I shouldn't do that, but I don't like them. Uh-oh, I did it anyway. Direct deposit. We said everybody that's global, that's overseas, that's not in the U.S., you want to select when you set your account up, you want to select direct deposit. Why? Therefore, it'll help get your money to you faster. And because of the situation with the merchant service, everybody in the U.S., please do not do direct deposit. Either select check or either select PayPal. Okay, why? Because you won't sit there and your money won't be delayed maybe 1 or 2 weeks getting to you. Why? Because we just told you we messed the merchant service up. They can't handle the volume. So it's best to let the company cut you a check, or you go to PayPal for a short. What do I mean? What do I mean? Not only did we blow the merchant service up, now we got the best merchant service in the world. Why? Because we got our payout. And if anybody do their due diligence and go vet our payout, everybody can't join our payout. There's another reason why you can eliminate the fact that we are a scam. And I say it loud and clear because I've heard too many people try to call my company a scam. The bottom line is they don't let scammers into the game. They don't deal with just anybody. They vet you too. You got to be qualified in order to become a part of their organization for them to pay out. The beautiful thing about that, once this come out, we get a what's called a debit card. And once you get a debit card, when we do the work all week long from Monday through Sunday, when the system go down on Sunday midnight Central Standard Time, and when it go down and calculate everything you did for the week and come back up, somebody's getting another paycheck, a pay raise, where somebody getting a paycheck and somebody getting a pay raise. If you did the numbers, guess what? Next week you getting paid. They pay so quick and your residual income come right on up. So guess what? I'm gonna wait 2 or 3 more weeks because it's supposed to happen within about 2 or 3 more weeks. And I wouldn't care if it took another 2 months. When that come out, that's a game changer. That means every Monday, check that out. Every Monday, I got paid instantly. I ain't got to wait for no paper. I don't have to wait for no ACH, none of that. I get paid instantly to my debit card. So with that being said, we need you to position yourself for success. Why? Because we got something over here called position equity. That which means you need to get into somebody's organization and be at the top of their organization, because when this thing becomes a household name, there's a tsunami of people that's getting ready to come over here. You want to be in position to ride that wave. Why? Because they're going to push you all the way to the top. And some of us gonna have the testimony of those like that hung around with Bill Gates, those that hung around with Facebook, those that hung around with Chrysler when they were just in somebody's dirt garage or wherever. You get what I'm saying? You want to be at the beginning of something when it gets started, so when it really populate, oh man, somebody gonna have a lot of history and gonna have a lot of people in your family happy to know you. But guess what? We want to help you to get started. We want you to get started, get back with the person that shared this webinar with you, this Zoom with you, and we want to help you make your cell phone become a portable ATM machine, your laptop, an ATM machine, your desktop, an ATM machine. But you got to make a decision today. You can't procrastinate. Procrastination, by the time you procrastinate, we'll probably have 100 people that came in, and you could have been in that position to have those 100 people doing some help and doing some wealth with you. Okay, so you got to get back with the person that brought you to this scenario, get their sponsor referral link, and some of them know that if they share this on Facebook, because we're broadcasting simultaneously with Facebook, to put your link in the post so they can go ahead and click and get started, because we don't want to hold nobody back. But get your referral link, get their referral link, get their referral link. If you are with them right now, they know what I'm talking about. Get your referral link, get plugged into our training. We train 6 days a week from Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, like clockwork. And some of us on our different teams, we have special days on top of training. We have training. So we got double training on some days, some of us. But the main thing, you got to get plugged in. You gotta get trained. You got to get the girls link, and you got to get ready to earn while you learn, because why? Timing is everything, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get in, because guess what? The arc has left. We're not begging you. We're not going to twist your arm. We're giving you facts today. We told you that we're not going to promise you anything, but I will say this much. If you come over here and roll up your sleeve and go to work, over here you get paid what you work. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we just need you to get started today. We need you to understand that Tradera is coming, whether you want to do it today or not. We just don't want you to do it later when we're at momentum, where we're not going to say it's going to be saturated. But guess what? When everybody know about it, they're already over here. So who you going to recruit? But we're going to say again, get signed up today, get free, and get paid. This has been Apostle George Dixon, Isaiah Dixon II, It has been my pleasure giving out a breath, talking to you. Hopefully, I've said something that was sparking interest. If you have an interest or you need more questions to be answered, get with the person that got you over here. They will give me a call or get somewhere to contact me. I would be more than happy to answer your questions to the best of my ability. But guess what? If I can't answer your question, we got a community. We can get you in the community. As a matter of fact, some of us gonna get you started. If you just say the word, some of us gonna get you started in the community right now, today. So again, we're here to help you to get where we're at. And some of you will pass me. Some of you will outgrow me. Some of you will do this presentation better than I am. Guess what? The more the merrier. The more we can get this word out, the more families we can help. I like to be the person that somebody remembers that gave them an opportunity, and this opportunity changed their wealth, and it changed their children's wealth. Because why? We're building a legacy over here for our what? Children's children. All right. God bless everybody. We'll see you Monday, 4 p.m. with your guests. Get everybody on. This has been Apostle George Isaiah Dixon II. We're gone.